Call the City Council Committee of the Whole meeting for Wednesday, October 5th to order. A lot of things going on, so we'll have a moment of silence to think about whatever it is on your mind, please. Thank you. Thank you. So Alderman Cornett, if you'd lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance today.
I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you, Alderman Cornett. Mr. Krupp, the Deputy City Clerk, please call the roll call.
Dunn.
here.
Kelly.
Here.
McGinnis.
Here.
Lee. Grip.
Here.
Condon.
The
Oh,
buzzer.
Cornett.
Here.
Dickman. Jobson.
Here.
And Ortez.
Here.
Looks like 8 present, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir. So always good to start with a little humor. Yeah. So good evening again, everyone. As we begin the meeting of the City Council Committee of the Whole, I'd like to welcome everybody in attendance and anybody on particular electronic device. We respectfully welcome your comments and opinions, but please remember that you're sharing your comments with every Davenporter and everybody throughout the region. Happy you're participating in your city government, but please ask that your participation please reflect the common desire that I know we all share to make Davenport a better place, especially for the folks in here. For your cell phone, if you have one, please put it on silent or turn it off simply so it doesn't get in the way of people talking. If you want to address the council, please come to the podium and the agenda item. The microphone's above you. We'd love to know your name, ward, and address. And if you're not from here, where you're from, please talk to us as one body and not as any individual person. We will be respectful of you, and you'll have 5 minutes. Thank you very much. City Administrator, Ms. Spiegel, any updates for us tonight?
Nothing this evening, Your Honor.
Thank you very much. We have no public hearings. Any petitions and communications from anyone up here? Alderman Jobson.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
Yep.
Been thinking about some things last few days, and I'm kind of bummed for the residents of the 6th Ward, and yet I'm still a little excited, and so here it goes. I'm bummed that we are not the first ward to be able to introduce our new police chief at the ward meeting that's coming up. I forget who beat us to the punch, but next Tuesday, October 11th, 6:30 p.m. at Duck Creek Park Lodge, we have our new police chief, Jeff Bladel, coming to give a little introduction, not that he really needs much of any, but also to give some nice updates about GVI. So I'm very excited about that, look forward to it, thank our new chief, and that's it.
Thank you, Alderman Jobson. Anyone else? Very good. Moving on. So to the 4 areas of discussion tonight, we have community development, public safety, public works, and finance. The first area is community development. Alderman Grip will discuss. Alderman Grip.
Thank you, Your Honor. Item number 1 is a second consideration ordinance expanding the boundaries of the Central City and North Urban Revitalization areas. Is there anyone from the public here to comment on this item? Seeing no one, this item will move on. Item number 2 is a second consideration ordinance for case REZ 22-04, being the request of SCI Iowa Funeral Services, Inc. to establish a planned unit development at 1200 East 39th Street to grant an exception to allow for a reception facility under the SOS Open Space District. Is there anyone from the public here to comment? Anyone from the council? Seeing no one, I'm going to make a recommendation on this one. Since we sent this back to P&Z to pass this on second consideration, so I'd like to keep it on discussion and then have that vote next week. All right, and with that, I would entertain a motion to place item number 1 on the consent agenda and item number 2 on the discussion agenda. There's a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Are there any opposed? That concludes the agenda for community development, Your Honor.
Thank you, Alderman Grip. The next area is public safety. Alderman Jobson and Alderman Ortiz will discuss. Alderman Jobson, please.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. First item under the public safety agenda is a first consideration ordinance amending Chapter 10.96 entitled Schedules of the Municipal Code of Davenport, Iowa by amending Schedule 1 snow routes thereto by adding various streets and the Westport Addition subdivision. Is there anyone from public wishing to comment on this item? Anyone from council? Seeing none, that item will move on. Item number 2, resolution approving street, lane, or public ground closures on the listed dates and times to hold outdoor events. I'll read all of these before asking for comment. First, project renewal, neighborhood Halloween party 906 West 5th Street, Wednesday, October 26, 2022, 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. Closures, West 6th Street from Myrtle Street to Warren Street, Vine Street from West 5th Street to West 7th Street. Next, Brian Dorfeld, the Village Zombie Run, Village of East Davenport, Saturday, October 29th, 2022, 7 a.m. to 1 p.m. Closures, Bell Avenue from East 29th Street to Elm Street, eastbound Elm Street from Bell Avenue to Jersey Ridge Road, southbound Jersey Ridge Road from Elm Street to East 11th Street, East 11th Street from Jersey Ridge Road to Mount Street. And then last, Village of East Davenport Business Association, Christmas in the Village, Village of East Davenport, 5 p.m. to 10 p.m., Friday, December 2, 2022, and Saturday, December 3, 2022. Closures, East 11th Street from Mount Street to Jersey Ridge Road, Christie Street from East 11th Street north to the alley. Is there anyone from public wishing to comment on these items? Anyone from council? Seeing none, that'll move on. Item number 3, motion approving a noise variance for an outdoor event on the listed dates and times. Village of East Davenport Business Association, Christmas in the Village, Village of East Davenport, 5 p.m. to 10 p.m., Friday, December 2nd, 2022, and Saturday, December 3rd, 2022, outdoor music band over 50 dBA. Is there anyone from public wishing to comment on this item? Anyone from council? Seeing none, that'll move on. And then last, item number 4, motion approving beer and liquor license applications. Under Section A, new license, new owner, temporary permit, temporary outdoor area, location transfer. I'll read these before moving along. W-Mart, 1205/1207 East Locust Street, new owner / license type Class E liquor. And then Brooks and Christina LLC, 5159 Utica Ridge Road, new license type beer wine. And then we have those items under Section B, the annual license renewals. They're listed there for your review. We will not be reading those. Is there anyone from public wishing to comment on these items? Anyone from council? Seeing none, I would ask Alderman Ortez to please set the agenda.
I ask that all items be placed on consent.
We have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. That concludes public safety.
Thank you, Alderman Jobson and Alderman Ortiz. The next area is Public Works. Alderman Dunn and Alderman Kelly will discuss. Alderman Dunn, please.
Thank you, Your Honor. Item number 1 is the first consideration of an ordinance amending Section 13.16.060 entitled Local Limits for Specific Pollutants of the Municipal Code of Davenport, Iowa. Is there anyone from the public wishing to address this item? Council? Seeing none, this item will move on. Item number 2 is a resolution accepting the sanitary sewer and storm sewer associated with the Birchwood Grove First Edition. Is there anyone from the public wishing to address this item? Council? Seeing none, this item will move on. Item number 3 is a resolution accepting the sanitary sewer and storm sewer associated with the Birchwood South First and Second Editions. Is there anyone from the public wishing to address this item? Council? Seeing none, this item will move on. Item number 4 is a resolution accepting the work completed under the Pershing Avenue, 11th Street to 14th Street resurfacing project by Hawkeye Paving Corporation of Davenport, Iowa, in the amount of $211,110.52. Is there anyone from the public wishing to address this item? Council? Seeing none, this item will move on. Item number 5 is a resolution accepting the work under the Pacific Street, 68th Street to 70th Street overlay project by Manats Incorporated, Eastern Iowa Division of Comanche, Iowa, in the amount of $105,225.53. Is there anyone from the public wishing to address this item? Council? Seeing none, this item will move on. Item number 6 is a resolution accepting work completed under the Edgewood Drive, Jersey Ridge Road to Ridgewood Court reconstruction project by N.J. Miller Incorporated of Bettendorf, Iowa, in the amount of $423,079.70. Is there anyone from the public wishing to address this item? Council? Seeing none, this item will move on. Item number 7 is a resolution accepting work completed under the CDBG Alley Program 310 Kirkwood Boulevard to 1810 Esplanade Avenue reconstruction project by Emery Construction Group of Moline, Illinois, in the amount of $240,353.86. Is there anyone from the public wishing to address this item? Council? Seeing none, this item will move on. Item number 9 is a motion accepting work completed under the West 69th Street and Jevons Avenue resurfacing project by Langman Construction of Rock Island, Illinois, in the amount of $77,663.69. Is there anyone from the public wishing to address this item? Council? Seeing none, this item will move on. Item number 9 is a motion awarding a contract for the purchase of 113 sewer intake castings to Schimberg Company of Cedar Rapids, Iowa, in the amount of $59,890. Is there anyone from the public wishing to address this item? Council? Seeing none, this item will move on. And item number 10 is a motion awarding an engineering contract for the design of the Locust Street, Division Street to Marquette Street resurfacing project to Klinger and Associates, PC, of Davenport, Iowa, in the amount of $67,500. Is there anyone from the public wishing to address this item? Council? Seeing none, this item will move on. And Alderman Kelly, would you set the agenda for us, please?
Love to. I move that all 10 items be set to the consent agenda.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, same sign. And that concludes Public Works this evening, Your Honor.
Thank you, Alderman Dunn and Alderman Kelly. The next area is Finance. Alderman Condon and Alderman Cornett will discuss. Alderman Condon, please.
Thank you, Mayor. We have 3 items on finance this evening. Item number 1 is a resolution approving the purchase of a loader-mounted snow blower for the street division of McQueen, from McQueen Equipment of Ankeny, Iowa, in the amount of $175,970 using Sourcewell contract 062222-JAL. Is there anyone from the public wishing to address item number 1? Council? Seeing no one, that will move on. Item number 2 is a resolution authorizing the finance director to make the appropriate interfund transfers for the city's fiscal year 2022 financial records as required by the Iowa Administrative Code, City Finance Committee Agency, Chapter 2. Is there anyone from the public wishing to address item number 2? Council? Seeing no one, that will move on. And item number 3 is a motion approving an updated lease agreement with Nahant Marsh for the operations and maintenance of the facility and grounds effective November 1st, 2022. Is there anyone from the public wishing to address item number 3? Council? Below we have our purchases from $10,000 to $50,000. We don't read each of those out loud, but they're listed there for your information. Alderman Cornett, would you please set our agenda?
Yes, I move that all items be placed on the consent agenda.
Second.
There's a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? That concludes finance. Thank you.
Thank you, Alderman Condon and Alderman Cornett. Next area is there other ordinances, resolutions, or motions? There are none for tonight. The next area, is there any public with business other than what's on the agenda? Seeing none, are there any other reports, Ms. Spiegel? There are none. Is there a motion to adjourn? Motion is second to adjourn. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Very good. Have a good weekend. Thank you very much.